Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can find Floyd here with some replays for you guys. Got some more tactical replays. Got quite a bit, so we're going to do some separation unlike the last time, which was kind of random tag duels. So we're going to do ArchfiendWorld Blue Eyes. And again, I was tag dueling with Ryu, Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and I decided to use my ArchfiendWorld, and he uses Blue Eyes. So let's load up the replays. So we're going to swap. So yes, we're playing against a Dark World lava deck, which is perfect for me because I get my Dark World second effects, which is freaking awesome. So now it's Ryu's turn. Actually, it kind of is screwing up here, but it is actually Ryu's. He's going to trade in. He's going to do massive draw power with those trade-ins. We're going to do more tag duels later on tonight. I'll put out a video for maybe a 30-second video letting you know that we're going to do some tag dueling in case y'all want to find us on Devpro. My username is Yuki154 because I keep having issues with my logins, with my passwords, even though I haven't written down. I'm using the exact same one, so I have to change it every once in a while because just Devpro hates me. But you're free to find us. I am Yuki154, and his username is, of course, Ryu Avalon. So come find us on Devpro, and we'll do some tag dueling. So let's go the Haunted. He does a lot of shit, and it's the Froton's turn, and he's using like not what I thought was like a burn deck, but it's like TG Warrior. I don't really know. He's called the Haunted. And gets back his Azure Eyes, which now gets his effect of protection into the end of the next turn. He's gonna breakthrough skill, which, to be honest, yeah, kind of sucks. He won't get the protection, but still get the Blue Eye summon. So now it's my turn, and I have a lot of freaking plays for days. I have Azure effects, especially the voice from the graveyard. I go and chain MST to hit the Wave Motion Cannon because I just really want to take that out. So we get a free 2000 beat stick. Actually, bottomless trap hole, which I don't know why I keep losing his Blue Eyes. It's like a running trend. Every time I get Blue Eyes summoned, I always lose it. So he compulses the Azure Eyes back into my extra, so I now have a 16 card extra. So I grab his nose effects, and I go after another Dark World Dealings, draw a Ditch Graphics effect, I pop one back row, and then he chains Call the Haunt, special summons his Lava Lakeside Lady. I didn't really see a point in doing, but of course, you know, whatever. But I ended up popping call, MST the other, which is the Dark Bribe, which I'm surprised he didn't do. Summon my bro, return for a Grapha, then I actually gauge to the Dark World, banish my Snow, send bro's effect, get another trade in. I'm just doing a massive draw power and then attack for 3k. It's massive amount of draw power and finally dishing in the damage. Now it's Felswart's turn, and he has a rekindle. This guy is a cheater. He has that freaking rekindle, but he's gonna set his Lava Force Sprites face down, and he's gonna turn. Now it is Ryu's turn. This guy has it screwed up a little bit. So don't mind the names. I'll let you know who's going now. So he summons Shining Angel and goes ahead and attacks. He attacks with Graphic first, and he attacks with Shining Angel, which is a smart move because Lavos typically do play Gores, so you don't want to. Didn't want to have him have 3,000 tokens. That would have been pretty bad. So Goblin Marauding Force. But he says a Penguin Soldier, which is like, what? And I get trolled so hard with that. I'm just saying that right now. It's hilarious. So I go trade in, ditch my Emperor, draw 2, summon Trans Archfiend, Archfiend's effect, ditch Silva, special summon Silva, Gates effect. I send gold, special gold, and I'm going for pretty much the kill here. I go and attack, and it's the Penguin Soldier, which he returns both of my level 5s to my hand. I don't know why he didn't go with Shining Angel, because Shining Angel I can't do anything with Shining Angel in my deck. He doesn't get any, like, advantage off of that for me. So he just gave me more cards for me. So that was okay with me. He gave me more fun for Gates. So he taps like a bro. He can't really do anything with that bro, so he sets bro in his turn. The Lava Dark World deck is pretty interesting. It's something I kind of want to try out because I think it's pretty cool because the Dark Worlds have a very good, it's a very fantastic engine. So he summons that Ghost of Emerald, uses the effect to special summon the blue-white white dragon from the graveyard. He uses Guard Storm and equips it to the blue eyes, so it now has piercing damage. So it's going to attack with the blue eyes, and it's a bro. He takes 1900 points of damage, and this is GG right here. So he finishes the game off with the Ghost of Emerald direct attack, and yes, we actually win. Even though it's supposed to be me and Ryu, but the tag duel replays are kind of weird on here. I don't know why. So we're going to ArchfiendWorld Blue Eyes 2. So, it's saying it's my turn. Like I said, the tag duel stuff is kind of weird on here. I'm sorry. It really is. It kind of is so weird. So, he didn't really get anything good, Ryu, but we're playing against Photon Galaxies, which I thought was pretty interesting. Summons Galaxy Wizard, uses its effect to become level 8, and then he searches. I didn't see the point in that. He activates swords, and he ends his turn. And he has Honest in hand. I don't think he ever played that. So, it's actually my turn, and I have draw power for days. It's awesome. I start with the trade and ditch my Genesis to draw 2. Go in Dark World Dealings, draw 1, send that Gravis effect, pop the swords. I go into Lord Darkness, draw 2, banish Genesis, another Dark World Dealings, draw 1, ditch Bro, Bro's effect, add a card, summon Bro, return the hand, and summon the Graphic in attack mode. A lot of draw power there, guys. Attack for 2700 points of damage. And we are taking advantage right off the bat. I set the MST and end my turn. So now I guess it's his turn. I don't really know. And yet, again, we're playing against the Dark World Lavo player. He activates hand instruction. I ditch my gold and my Harris. Harris effect goes off. Allow me to add my second Archfiend. Dark World Dealings again. I ditch Bro's effect. Get 2 draws off of that. It is the best thing in the world. So that he's doing his lava shenanigans right here now. He activates Rekindling, special all of his lovely little lava monsters in attack mode. And don't worry, guys, you are not going to see a Quasar. He goes for number 54, Lionheart. This thing is beyond annoying. Oh my god, this thing is annoying as hell. We're going to take 2600 to the face, and the rest of his levels are going to get banished. Like, he could have actually gone Quasar if he had summoned the Level Eater. I think, he really could have. So, I don't know why he didn't go Quasar. He, had a Quasar play. But Ryu gives me a nice MST. Another MST, a call, and a trade-in for my awesome plays. So, Special Thrasher, Northern's Galaxy, it's time for him to go Nutso Sago ape shit all the ding-dong day. Summons up his Photon Galaxy, exceeds into the Tachyon Galaxy, and he's going to use the effect and attack for 3k. We're going to take it like champ. And that is the end of that. I'm surprised he didn't set the MST, but we had MSTs for his MST. Now it's my turn, and I have Dark Hole in hand, so I'm going to use that Dark Hole to get rid of that shit. I don't want to deal with that. Activate Gate to the Dark World. Use effect. Ditch Snow. Snow's effect searches for the Dark World dealings. Activate the dealings. Use Silva's effect. Special summon Silva. Now I tried the trick Archfiend to get my Genesis in, but I forgot I had hearts. So summon the Trent Archfiend. Use Archfiend's effect to ditch Silva. Special summon Silva because I'm just that much of a boss in Dark World. Easy to play. I'm joking. Anyway, we're going to attack for 3,000, and 2,600 points of damage. And I end my turn with that. You know, if you don't recall, I really didn't care because I get a search off of Trent's Archfiend. So we top deck a breakthrough skill, which is not really going to hurt my deck all too much, and they surrender because they can't really do anything at all. Even though he could have used Magical Stone Excavation to discard these 2 cards to get Rekindle back, but he didn't have a lot of targets to use him with. But anyway, that was duel number 2. Let's go to number 3. So, Elements of God, I don't exactly know what he's playing. Let's pause. Let's look at his deck, shall we? I don't really know what he's playing here. I really don't. It's a bunch of... Oh, I see. It's Oh, I see what he's doing now. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it now. It's like Zodius with Gustav Max. It's like a Gustav Max deck, isn't it? Bunch of random exceeds, but its real goal is for Gustav Max and these Super Dimensional Robo Galaxy. I get it as like an OTK, FTK deck. It was an OTK deck. I get it. He didn't draw too good, did he? If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's pretty much if like Zodius on the field, you can just go Adventure Charge, send a bunch of animals to the graveyard, summon Zeo Gigas, and it's a bunch of crazy stuff. So, our opponent is playing, I don't really know what he's playing, I don't want to know. But Ryu set a Call the Haunted, set Shining Angel, which is one of the best things to actually do in his situation. Destroys Barong so we can get that search off next turn, and he goes and attacks the Shining Angel, which he gets to special summon. I believe he summons a Maiden. No, he summons another Angel. So my turn rolls around, and I'm gonna make a one-tap hand. I got Drag Down. I got my bro, I got a lot of cool stuff. Barong searches out for the Circle of the Fire Kings, and I'm gonna be a cheap little bastard. I'm gonna summon Beige. I don't want him to target that. Go Drag Down to Grave. I ditch his Onslaught, ditches my bro. Bro's effect, doesn't draw an extra card. So unfair. I trade in ditching Graph, draw to Dark Dealings, ditch another Graph. No, just my Snow. There's no Gates. I activate Dark Dealings, ditch my Graph's effect. I pop his face out monster, not knowing what it was. Return to hand, special summon the Grapha. Go Gate to the Dark World. Banish my bro, send Beige effect, special summon, and I have another Graph in hand. I return for my second Grapha, and we're going to go for the onslaught of attacks. So he's going to take quite a bit of damage turn, 14, 3,000, and that's 600 from previous, so that's 5,000 damage. That's actually pretty nice. And I'm going to exceed into Felgrand, because Felgrand is so OP, so good. I love this thing to death. So he just did not get a good hand. Like, I know the premises of the deck. I know how it works. He just got complete shit hand. So he's gonna add Onslaught to his hand for his partner, which I knew it was Onslaught, because I knew he was going to use it for his partner, so he can go Onslaught the Fire Kings. It didn't really matter if Felground, which is they screw you. It doesn't really matter. So it goes with Maiden and goes with the Forbidden Land, so he can special summon his Blue Eyes from the deck. And special summons the Blue Eyes Mighty Dragon. And yes, again, this is Ryu. It does not matter. The replays for Tag Duels can get like screwed up, so that's why I think about here instead of Ryu. But this is Ryu. He goes Call the Haunted. Special summons his Shining Angel in attack mode, of course, and he goes for the onslaught. Goes for the attack. Attacks that is 1,000 idle and attacks for 2,800 points of damage. Then he exceeds into the Direwolf, and he goes and uses this pop Direwolf and pops the Onslaught, which I knew it was Onslaught to begin with, because, come on. Final should be added to his hand, so he can use it with this guy. So, he has double Rekindle. This guy was like OP as fuck. He had like double Rekindle, like what the hell. Goes for the Rekindle, special summons that Barong, special summons that Sprite, and that Fire Dog. Synchros up for a Vulcan. Sprite's effect activates, Vulcan's effect activates now, targets Tinky, targets Felgrand, Felgrand's effect activates, saying, no, you shall not target me. I'm sorry, good sir, but you can have that Tinky back, but you're not going to target me. Sorry, good sir. Goes for a second Rekindling. This guy is OP as fuck. Come on, double Rekindling, that is stupid. Exceeds into the Lava Bubble Chain, uses it to ditch a Sprite. Sings up for the Scrap Dragon, Sprite's effect, Snow Points. Change the Call the Haunted, which is like, he's going to destroy the call because he can't target his eyes. He can't target Felgrand, so he's going to have to target that other Call the Haunted. So, yeah, might as well just go ahead and use that Scrap Dragon. He pops his Lava Chain, I thought was kind of weird, but then again, he's got that breakthrough skill. And he destroys my gates, which I was kind of sad about because I really wanted that for more Grapha Poppage. So I get my Trick Archfiend, summon Beige, Grapha effect from Grace, special summon that damn little Grapha. Exceed into the Heretic Sun Dragon. Heat up his effect, and I'm going to try to pop Buddy Breakthrough skills, which kind of sucks for me. But I want extra pop. I have enough cards in my hand, I can just ditch Grapha, I don't really fucking care. Like, I was going to, like, ditch Grapha, Torkai, and Harris. Like, why not? Because I don't really need Grapha in my hand. So, attack both of his monsters, and he hits the Raikou, and yeah, I lost his Azure Eyes. This is why every time I get control of his Blue Eye shit, I lose it. It's a curse, I tell you. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. He goes Death Hand Destruction, which he doesn't activate, which, you know, for good reason. He has 2 Zeo Gigas. So, his Rio's turn against the Ancient Leaf, which we haven't taken any damage, so let's pay that 2,000. Ancient Leaf is beyond OP and tag duels. It really is. This is like OP shit right here. Digits 2 destroys 2 of the face downs, hits hand destruction and a Tinky, and we're going to attack for 5,800 damage. Not yet game, but it is close to game as it is. Sets the Oracle, sets the Lance, and he ends his turn. So we're doing pretty good now. Now it's coming close to the end. He gets turned to the Fire Rock. I believe they surrender. About right now. Nope, they don't surrender. He summons the Fire Rock and he ends his turn. So now it's my turn. And I get my trade and they surrender. I was going to trade in the Grapha and draw 2, which my next card would have been the Snow. But yeah, that was fun. So final ArchfiendWorld Blue Ice Duel. So we're playing against a Dark deck for one, and he didn't open up the best. It's kind of a weird Dark deck, especially no extra deck. But I have a pretty good hand. I have a pretty decent hand. So he has a nice hand with the with Blue Eyes Maiden plus Forbidden Lance is always a nice thing to actually have. Maiden's effect gets to special summon his free Blue Eyes Dragon from the deck, and he's going to synchro up into the Azure Eyes. That's kind of a typical Blue Eyes maneuver. Sets Call, sets Dark Hole, and sets Challenge. I have a Dark Hole in my hand, and yeah. So you're also playing against Boxers. All I gotta say is, this Boxer guy, the guy playing Boxers, really made me hurt. As in painful, because as a Boxer player, some of these maneuvers were just like, what the fuck? They were painful bad. Now I didn't have Dark Hole. But I have a Lure, Azure Eyes effects, where summons the Blue Eyes. But a Divine Wrath pops up, and this is like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? I activated Lord of Darkness if I didn't have enough, so I draw to banish the Harris, Dark Dealings, draw to Grapha, ditch Grapha's effect. I go ahead and pop one of his back row, because there's really no point. I hit the deck Debbie, drag down, sends the bait. I send this rank up magic limited Barnes Force because I didn't want to deal with that shit. I really didn't. So especially with the Grapha in attack mode, and I go ahead and attack. So why not? He takes that 900 like a champ, and I end my turn. Keeping trade in my hand because I didn't want to clog the back row. I really didn't. So activates the Dark Hole. I chain Forbidden Challenge on his Battling Box lead joke. He goes through the gates, and yeah. That's all he can really do. After his MST hits one of the backers, hits that Mind Crush. He chains gates for some reason, even though he didn't target the gates. So pretty much, he got rid of 2 cards for the price of 1, in a sense. That's pretty much what happened there. And we call the Harness Special is that Azure Eyes, Silver Dragon, effect, summons the Shining Angel, and he goes ahead and tries to attack, but the opponent has that Safe Zone, which I do not like Safe Zone in boxes. It does not work all that well. I prefer things like Lance, because try chaining Safe Zone to Compulse, it does not work. Your monster's still going bye-bye because it's already been targeted. That is how I feel about that. Summons the Headgear, sets the Dark Bribe. Headgear's effect, he gets his Glass Jaw, and then he goes ahead and adds Spar to the hands. He really should have set up for Legion plays with a switch hitter. That's something he really should have done, like going for Lava Chain, setting up switch hitter plays, but he did. He's going for the Ethan Lee joke, which is something you never really want to do in boxers unless you really have no choice. One of the best first-time plays you really want to play, you want to try to go for that leap, get that switch hitter clash all loop going. I want to see his extra, see if he's playing at least Lava Chain. He is not playing Lava Chain. This is automatically bad boxer deck. I want to see his main deck. This is not that good of a boxer deck. Yeah, this is a pretty bad boxer deck, if I do say so myself. But I expect trying to go for Chain. Gets the blue eyes. I get the blue eyes to the field main phase 1. I go in some of my bench effect, special summons the Grapha, exceed into the Felgron. Goes and effect failures Felgron. I'm a Sap Panda, and I'm just gonna end my turn. Felgron is so good, especially against a boxer deck, because I can just do in his turn, I can use the effect if he tries to attack me, so it doesn't really matter to me. Was there a Fiending Grave? Was there a Fiending Grave he could have vanished? No, he revived the only Fiend he had, so joke's on him. So we get the Silver's Cry, and he summons up the White Stone of Legend, sings off for the Armadeus, because it gets a boost, which is awesome. White Stone's effect as the Blue Eyes Mighty Dragon, and Ryu does use, he activates Trade In, Ditch Blue Eyes, and the Dark Brine pops out, which was quite hilarious. So he still gets Blue Eyes in the grave, and we still get at least one draw, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Gets the Bright Star. Activates Silver's Cry, special summons the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Never really Dark Bribe trade in, because that's always a bad idea. Falcon attack, targeting that lead joke, because don't want that shit getting its effect. Tries to use the Counter Punch, but it is unaffected by Counter Punch, because guy apparently does not know how to read Falcon. Attack, and then he attacks that for shits and giggles. Why not? It's like, we pretty much have in the bag. It's him taking any damage, and again, bad move by the boxer player. He needs to reach Falcon. So we get the Bottomless Trap Hole, and yeah, he said it's because he can't really do anything else. My turn, and I get a gold. I'm not getting any of my focus, but who cares? I go in and summon up my bro, return bro to hand, so I summon the Grapha. He goes, Bottomless Trap Hole, but I change Falcon's effect to my Grapha, so now it is unaffected by Bottomless. This is why Falcon is so fucking good. It really is. Exceed into the Sun Dragon. Use Sun Dragon's effect. I ditch 2. Destroy the field spell and destroy Safe Zone, because why not? And they surrender because they couldn't really do anything after that. So anyway, the Archfiend Blue Eyes Tag Duels. So again, we'll be doing some more Tag Duels later on tonight. I'll probably upload. I am going to upload a video when we start doing Tag Duels. So you can, if you want to come duel us in the tag, you can come see us on Devpro. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy Duels, and yes, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.